Hey, how's everybody tonight? Quiet night in here. Sorry, I just decided to live stream. I just decided to live stream on a Saturday night. I didn't give anybody a warning. I'm going to be doing another live stream tomorrow afternoon. But I thought, what the hell? I see no one's in here, so pretty quiet, no one in the room. Hey, how are ya? Thanks for stopping in. It was pretty quiet in here. If you have any questions, give me a shout. I appreciate you stopping in. Now we got two people in. Oh, one. What? Am I scaring everybody off? Oh, got a question? Shut it out. No question about bottles. About anything. I'm in Canada, so if you want to have any questions about Canada, just shout it out. Pretty quiet when nobody asks any questions. Makes for a dull live stream. 2 minutes and not a question. How are you doing, 64? Nice to see you in. If you have any questions about bottles or anything, or questions about Canada, don't be afraid to ask. Hey, how are you doing, Garcia? Hello, Stephanie Poach. Doing good, having a bit to eat. Yeah, I had a bit to eat earlier. Sorry I didn't shave. I should have shaved. I look rough. So don't forget to hit the like button or the dislike button. If you have any questions, just shout them out. Any questions about Canada? Hey, Nikki, how are you? Nice to see you in the room. Thanks for the likes. Oh, 4 likes. 5 people in the room, and not one question. Don't be afraid to ask. How you doing? Exploring. How are you? What part of Canada? Ontario, Canada. I live northwest Ontario. You showing any bottles today? Well, yeah. I have some if you want to see some. In Pennsylvania. Tired of the winter, man? Oh yeah, I'm tired of the winter. Now it's snowing again. We're getting lots of snow. The question is, would you like more bottles to add to your collection? Yeah, I'd love some bottles. Yes, oh, I love my bottles too. Your husband fishes at Claymount? Yeah, we're getting the snow from Michigan. You have a massive collection from the 1800s. Oh, that'd be nice to see. Did you make a video? Like right now, I got this Gordon's Dry Gin. You see the name there. This one here, cork top, fairly old. Yeah. This one here is about 1890. And then, I got this here. It's not a bottle. Ink pots as well. Oh, I don't have many ink pots, but I got this. This is a clay pottery. This is what the shoe polish would have came in. I wash and sterilize each bottle. Yes, I do. I wash them outside. I don't bring them in the house until I wash them first. You had snow today? Are you in Michigan? Exploring? Get down the problem, make a video for it. Oh yeah, that would be great. You need something to add to your collection, let me know. Okay, well, sure. Illinois, okay. And you got snow there? I didn't think it was that cold. And I got this one here. This is Linda's E. Pinkham's vegetable compound. So, other words, vegetable oil. Probably is 5 hours away, so I'll have to find some time. Well, yeah, you should get there. Louisiana. That's nice and warm there, is it? Australia. Nice. 4 inches of snow and still coming down. Yeah, our snow started about an hour ago. And it's coming down pretty hard. Well, this is a cork top, but it actually took a glass cork. And it's fairly old. It's in the 1890s. Look at that. There's a massive bubble there. 4 inches. Yeah, still coming down. Oh, Texas. Garcia. Oh, night. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, this would have had vegetable oil, basically. Oh, shit. It gets cold here with about 15 centimeters this year. Yeah, hot and humid summers. Yeah, we get hot and humid summers because I'm surrounded by Lake Ontario, Lake Huron, Georgian Bay, so that creates kind of like a real heat wave during the summer with all that moisture in the air. I also collect local bottles. This is from a town near me, Mount Forest, and it's Alexander's. It was a type of a ginger ale. It's from I think the late 1920s, and we found this past spring digging. It's fairly rare. Like I like local bottles from local areas where I live. Another thing I collect is antique, like blenders. Next to an old school from 1880s, they dumped all their glassware into a hole. Yeah, they always do that. Yeah, in the ground, we dug them all out. There's like 1,000 plus bottles and jars and pots. Wow, that would be nice to see. But this is, I see a lot of old bottles exploring, but it's a huge rule not to take anything. Why? Why don't you take stuff? No, like if you go to an abandoned house, I don't take nothing then. But if I'm out exploring an old dump, I'll take the bottles that I want, and then I rebury everything else for the next person. Bad karma? No. No, what you're doing is you're actually helping to clean the forest. That's exploring old homes, yes, but not but not bottle sites, bottle dumps. Bottle dumps are actually just a regular dump. You know, so when you start taking stuff out of there, you're actually cleaning it up. But when it comes to an abandoned house, no, I won't take nothing out of that. I take pictures. That's about it. This is an egg blender from, from 1901. Hey, Traveling Monkey, how are you? Yeah, this is 1901 egg blender. And if you look really, you know, this is really thin. I actually won a prize. I won a prize at our local fair. I got second place prize. Yeah, it's awesome. But don't be afraid to take stuff, Tommy. Just don't take nothing out of an abandoned house. Now, if you're on private property, hello, if you're on private property and you go into their forest or you go onto their land, yes, you should always get the okay. I mean, I don't say trespassing because I don't trespass. All my bottle sites are usually on your property, yeah. So why wouldn't you touch them? I find that like I go to dead end roads. Hey Steve, how are you feeling? I can't find your email. Could you please resend it? I've got 8,000 emails, and I should have checked that day that you sent it. So, Steve, could you please resend it? Because I was going to add you tonight as a mod. If you'd like to be a moderator of my chat room, send me an email. Okay. I'll do that when I get off. Well, I don't think, no, if it's in an old house, yes, I guess it's possible. If it was left there in an old house, it could have. I don't believe in things being cursed, but spirits can attach themselves to certain items. But if it's in a dump, that means it was thrown away, so it was not wanted. So you will not get any spirits attached to something in a bottle dump. Yeah, because if something's been thrown away, it was tossed away like 100 years ago, you know, like this here bottle, for instance. Back in 1890, they drank it. They drank the gin and then tossed it. But if you go to an abandoned house, yeah, like I always find it weird when I go into an abandoned house and there's chairs sitting there. Okay, that'd be great, Tommy. Yeah, I always find, you know, every house I go through and explore, there's always a chair. You know, there's always just one chair sitting in the kitchen or one chair in the living room. It's weird. And the houses I go through that are full of stuff, you know, people's stuff, that really freaks me out sometimes. Now here's something. Anyone see this before? It's a wooden box. I go through old houses quite a bit. But this is, yeah, isn't it weird? Every abandoned house has a chair. It's freaky. But this is a pencil case. This was my pencil holder. So you pull that up, take that off, and there's pencils. Well, these are old pencils. But the best part is you pull it back, and there's more stuff. So there's eraser here, and then I got tips. I got some tips here for fountain pens. So this is really neat. This was my grandmother's, actually. Rabbits are on there. Yeah, this is from the 1920s. But they made wooden pencil cases right into, I think, the 1940s. Just found, how it means factory is it? Sorry. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Jeremy. Yeah, I go through any place. I can't say any place. Like if I go up to an old house and it's sitting there abandoned, and if I get a bad feeling, I won't go in. Yeah, there's some old houses I go to, and then some of them are really creepy. Like I was in a house, I guess it was an old schoolhouse or a church. Of old houses, so much history. But this old house I was in, it was either a school or a church years ago. Autocorrect, the chair is always in, the creepy chair. So I did this old school or church, filmed it, heard nothing but wind. I get home and I'm editing the video, and I heard bells. I must have heard for about 30 seconds. I heard these bells, dinging bells, and really freaked me out. So I'm actually going to go back there. I might go back there Sunday or Monday and record it and see if I hear those bells again. Hey, Marcy? Beautiful and scared to go there. Don't know what belongs to now. Creepy isn't the word. Yeah, some of them are really creepy. Take sage to burn. Yeah. Well, then I'd be afraid of burning the house down. But yeah, the saddest one I ever did was my old school. My old school sits empty now, and it was really sad because I living the life was spicy. It was really sad going through my old school. Because everything's gone, like all the chairs, the desks and chairs are gone, but it was just freaky because I'm walking down this hallway and I can still see all my friends and everything in the schoolhouse, and it's really sad. They closed that school down, my old school down, back in the 1990s because of asbestos. And someone went in, they cleaned out the asbestos, and was never used, and vandals have now broke into it. Storm cellars, yep. Most old farmhouses will have one, but they're also creepy. But I have a new flashlight. The last few houses I didn't go downstairs because I didn't have a flashlight. So now I have a flashlight so I can get in those dark places. But there's some houses I'll be going through, and I swear to God, maybe creepy. Oh, the architecture is just beautiful. Yeah, definitely. But there's some old houses I go through. No farm for 1800s. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, I actually. Oh, light panel. I didn't think about that. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Good to Jeremy. But this one old house I went in, as I was walking through, I could almost hear what I thought was footsteps upstairs. So I'm thinking there's a runaway kid sleeping in there, or, you know, raccoons or something. But, stupid me, I go upstairs, and as I'm going upstairs, I'm thinking, well, somebody's in that room. And there was one house where the one bedroom door was shut. It was shut tight. You'll see it in the video. And I go through the whole upstairs, and this one bloody room I could not get into. And I pushed that door, I pushed it, no way. So then I decided I best not. But actually, when I pushed the old door, it kind of, moved in a bit. But it was almost like there was somebody on the other side holding it. So I got it there pretty quick. But I've been in some places where you'll see like there's a bed in the corner. Yeah, that was really freaky. My son was with me that day, so. But a lot of the times I just go by myself. Hey, Michigan man. The door slammed, yeah. It gets kind of spooky, Hey, my son-in-law's on here. Heifer, how you doing, Mike? The dog, how you doing? Dog is my co-pilot. Yeah, it makes you feel alive, like your old heart's beating, Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it, Michigan. Not bad. Corey's out grabbing me treats because I'm great, she says. Well, it's good. It's always good to have treats. Don't forget to hit the like button, Mike. You had a door house slam behind you. Found prosthetic leg. Oh yeah, that would freak you out. See an artificial leg? That would be a good one. Yeah, that would freak you out. But one of my friends came up, and she was really nervous about going through this house. Still had, the worn shoe on it. Did you take it? It'd be good for a Halloween gag. But no, don't take nothing out of these abandoned houses. But my friend came up and she toured it, and the first couple minutes, she was kind of freaked out by it. No, you don't take nothing. I was just kidding about taking the leg. But by the time we got halfway through the house, she was having a great time. Now she wants to come up in the spring and go through some more places. Oh, we got 12 people in the room. Okay, Michigan man. Have a good night. You woke up getting kicked by a... Yeah, Yeah, that'd be great to put in your girlfriend's bag, wouldn't it? My daughter purchased an old steam trunk. That's what you call it. Yep, a steamer trunk. And it's huge with the date about, yeah, some of them are really old. Okay, take care, buddy. Yeah, I've got a couple steamer trunks. My oldest steamer trunk is from 1881. It's a humpback steamer. Thanks a lot, exploring. Yeah, it still counts in YouTube. Yep. Sorry. Oh, yours is a flat top. Yeah. Some of them are. Because that's why they were called steamers. Because they were, because when they were coming across from England or Scotland or someplace, they would have to stack them up on the ship. So they were all flat. The rich people had the humpbacks so that nothing could be stacked on their trunk. So we have 11 people in the room. 13 likes. Oh, that's really good. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, you could really get freaked. You could really get freaked out in abandoned houses. Well, I went on this one hike, and I would go in the spring and the fall. Bless her heart, she found it. Yeah, and so anyways, I went in the summertime on this hike in this bush, and I had this feeling I was being watched. So, but I couldn't see anybody. There was no one around. So I went back in the fall. I just thought, it was the deer watching me or something. So I went back in the fall after the leaves were gone. And I'm walking through the same place. And I look up. In this damn tree is a chair. How you doing, fisherman? California fisherman. And there was a chair sitting up in the tree. And I found out later on that this weird guy would sit up there and watch people coming through. So that was really freaky. Yeah, that was freaky. A chair in the tree. That's just weird. Yeah, that is weird. Okay, see you later. Take a rifle next. No, you can't take a rifle. But the guy that ended up with the chair in the tree, I did find out later on, I guess about a year or so later, that he was placed into a psychiatric ward. And now, yeah, he lived down where I used to live. But some of the things you go to these places, it's really freaky. It can be scary, but you like when you're walking through a place, you don't act scared of anything. I mean, you could be crapping your pants, but you don't show it. But for the most part, 99% of the time, I go through all these old houses or factories, and never a problem. But it's those chairs. Okay, you gotta go. Okay, thanks a lot for stopping by, exploring. Start your chest therapy. What's that? Oh, no. Nope. We'll see you again next time. I'll have something else out to show you. Because I thought each night I do a live stream. I'll show some antiques and do some talking. I got lots of antiques. So any other questions? Oh, therapy for your lung. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I also have lung disease. Exploring. Yeah, I was crappy tired today and saw, I believe, a National Geographic metal detector. No, I haven't heard about that, Jeremy. Okay, thank you, Tracy, for stopping in. And what we got here? Mr. Jimmy, yeah, once had an old chair. It was a rocker, no arms, very small. Any idea? Yeah, that was probably a nursing rocker. Because mothers would breastfeed, so the arms of the chair would get in the way. So it was a nursing rocker, probably. Yeah, I worked in the foundry for about 25 years. I'm still employed there, and I would cast bronze and brass. And you're welcome, Tracy. And I ended up getting lung disease in my left lung. Not good. 15 likes. Oh, thank you, everyone. So is my son-in-law still in here? Heifer, are you still in here? You're welcome. Oh, my wife's in the room. How you doing, hon? No, I guess my son-in-law's out. Yeah, it's not, well, yeah, it's not good. Hello, Donna, yeah. Only she'll see it. Donna, someone said hi to you. Tommy D said hi to you. Well, you got to type it. My wife she doesn't do live streams very well. But, yeah. Oh, she's trying to type. Yeah, us older people, I'll say older because I'm not going to say old because I'm not old, but us older people have to catch up on all the technology that the young people went to school with. I mean, yeah, well, some of the stuff that we went to school with was one of the classes that I took back in high school, business class. And this business class that I took, our teacher said business machines were the wave of the future. So we had to take this class, and one of those things where you typed in the numbers and then you pull the crank back and then the thing would come up. Yeah, I see them now in garage sales and antique shops. They're outdated. You're only 38, unlucky. Oh, work the TV and the remote. Well, with my dad's remote, I feel like putting duct tape around it so that he can only press 2 or 3 buttons. Even my mother-in-law, she gets her remote control screwed up too. I mean, they should make a senior-proof remote control where there's turn the channel and turn the volume up and turn off and on. That's it. You're 21? Oh, still have problems with technology. Tommy, you should be really up on it. But I mean, some of us aren't. You got an old chicken duck incubator for Toronto, mate. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, I had a chicken one too, but I sold it. You're going to be 22 soon. What did you retract it for? Yeah, I had a chicken one. Mine was 22 in 2 days. Well, have a happy birthday, Tommy. But yeah, I had a chicken incubator, and you use it for chickens, for turkeys. Oh, okay. Chickens, turkeys, ducks, geese. 4 feet tall, made of wood. It's probably like a reddish color. Yeah, I had mine, but then I sold it. Well, I was still living at home. I didn't have any place to keep it because my dad didn't like all these antiques. My dad thought I would grow out of antiques. No, my house is full of antiques. Forky told me with no stains and no stain in handwritten words. Oh, and that fine, I guess we call gold paint. Yeah, that would be nice. Well, I hope you have room for it. Oh, my wife wishes you happy birthday, Tommy. So is Steve still in the room? The Steve Logs. Antique mirror, yeah. Oh, how you doing, Mills? Mills and Millie, how are ya? That was a good chat that we had this morning. It's nice to get stuff off your chest and just to talk about it once in a while, just to talk about things and get it off. Send you a pic one day, yeah. Find a gold paint anytime. You should get a birthday. Oh, you were born in a leap year. Yeah, my daughter, she was supposed to be on a leap year, but she was after. You may get a surprise visit from Gang Gang in the backyard. You might. Well, you might get a surprise if I bring her down. You never know.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, so how old are you?
Oh.
Yeah, it's not you alive. Thanks for support. Yeah, well, thank you too for Millie for talking about things. You know, some things are it's hard to talk about with most people. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I sincerely support you as well. So you're 35 or 8.5 this year. Or 34 or 8.5, yeah. Not much is going on. We're just showing some antique bottles. Antique pencil case. And got an antique blender from 1901. And yeah, just talking about things, answering questions. This wasn't planned. I just thought I would do a live stream and talk to everybody. I'm doing a live stream tomorrow afternoon. I think around 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you have any questions concerning antique bottles or antique stuff, maybe I can help. My favorite place to go for antiques, Aberfoyle. You know where that is? Aberfoyle Antique Market. Or there's St. Jacobs. I hope so. Yeah, so around 3 o'clock I'll be on. Yeah, St. Jacobs Market is a good one. Well, I'm glad you stopped in. Oh, Digging with DJ, how are you doing? Yeah, St. Jacobs Market, that's an excellent place to go. So are you getting snow over in Michigan? Oh, bit of a trip from Kellyby, yeah. Well, no, it's not that far from Kellyby. It's about about a 3-hour drive. Yeah, from Kellyby to St. Jacobs, yeah, it's about 3 hours. But so far just the dusting. Yeah, ours, we're getting hammered right now. Well, if you get a chance to, Aberfoyle Flea Market. It's on number 6 highway, just outside of Hamilton. Excellent place to go. It will take you all day just to go through probably half of it. It's actually larger than St. Jacobs. Take a bike down the spring, yeah. That's big, yeah. It's a big place, and it gets bigger every year. Aberfoyle Flea Market. Actually, they should be. I should be charging them for a shout out. Oh, 18 people. 8 people left in the room. So, does anybody have any antique questions? Anyone? Okay. Hello, new to live stream. How are ya? What's that? Eagle Eye the Fam? I think I got that right. I'm also doing the Ancestry DNA test because I'm a family his historian as well. I've been doing my family history since I was 18. Yes, I know I'm fidgety. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, well, see you tomorrow afternoon, Melly. Thanks for stopping in. I'll try to. My oldest bottle. I was thinking about that. Right here. Someone asked me that last time. Yeah, this is a bottle from 1850, and it's from Belfast, Ireland, and it's mineral water, aerated water, from Belfast, established 1850, registered, trademark. Yeah, I found this one about 20 years ago. And it's got a round bottom because you cannot stand it up. You cannot stand up because they didn't want the cork to dry out, because if the cork dried out, they thought it would explode with all that air inside. So they made it so you could not dry it, so that the cork would not dry out. Do I got snowshoes? No. No, that would be great to have though. I've been actually looking for some. Still the paper wrapping holding them together. Oh, I'm not sure. This probably worth a lot of money. Bitter bottles. I would have to look because like I moved last year, so a lot of my bottles are still packed away because I'm trying to find some bookcases that'll go good with my antiques. And I'm not going down to the Brick or Leon's. I want something made out of wood because it's going to be holding a lot of glass, so I don't want the shelves just to start caving in. But yeah, I'm not sure about the value, but if the snowshoes have the original paper and the original wrapping, they're probably worth double of what a regular pair of snowshoes are worth, because that paper wrapping has all the value in it. I mean, you know, you can have this, it could be in perfect shape, 1950s. I would have to see the wrapper. But, I mean, you can have this, and it's in perfect shape. It's a little dirty inside, you know, from being used. But if this still had the original price tag or the original wrapper on it, it would be worth twice as much. So, yeah, it's amazing. Condition is everything. What kind of bottles are they? What kind of bottle? Oh, bitter bottles. Bitter bottles can be in ceramic, like clay. They could be in glass. Well, I would use them, but if you're going to use them, save the original paper for them, because it would be a shame not to use them. You've never heard of them? What, bitters? Bitters. You've never heard of bitters bottles? Yeah, well, there are. I do believe I have at least one bottle bitters. I'll see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it by tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's a dark glass, so probably amber. Yeah, you really caught me on that one. I'm pretty sure that would be probably in bitters would be in a dark glass like this, I would think. I'll have to check. You'll just have to keep coming to my live streams until I find out for you. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to explain what bitters are, because you can always Google it. Bitters are an English. I believe it's an English thing. That's the old Vicks. Yeah, the Vicks jar. Vicks jars are easy to age, because if you look at this one, you can almost see through it. So this was actually older. Oh, I don't have one. But anyways, most of the Vicks jars are this dark of glass. And if you look at this, you'll see that it's actually a lighter. It's actually a lighter cobalt. This one's kind of dirty. I actually found this one last spring. Yeah, I still have bottles that I found last summer that I still haven't washed yet. They're in a bin out in the garage. I'm way behind in my washing my bottles. How long have I been collecting bottles? Since I was 9. My aunt. Yeah, you have to go see if you can find them. Yeah, I started collecting bottles when I was 9 because my aunt and uncle had an antique shop, and my aunt wanted bottles, so I knew where some were. So I went and I got some for her. And then my dad made the mistake of saying, "Why don't I keep some for myself?" So I did, and I started keeping more and more for myself. And yeah, it's kind of exploded into a massive hobby. I collect some furniture. I collect a lot of different things. But I'm going to be showing a lot of my antiques over a period of time. Different things that I collect. Like right now, I have to do a video for DJ. How many bottles do I think I have? Over 1,000. Well over 1,000. And I've actually sold quite a few of them. Yeah, I would have over 1,000. Oh, DJ is still here, yeah. Yeah, I was actually talking to my wife about that. So I'll get back to you on that. That sounds like fun, and it's not far from me. And if you're going to be in Toronto area, we could go out for lunch, and then do some metal detecting. What was I going to say? I was going to do a video soon on ruby glass and cranberry glass. This DJ was saying that she would like to know more about it. So did you see my video on the glass that glows in the dark? No, I guess no one's seen that video. Yeah, I did a video on glass. My what is it called? My obsession on glass, and it's depression glass, pressed glass, and detecting your bottle digging. Yeah, that sounds like fun. By Jesus, I thought this was Donald Trump fan page. Oh, thank you. My daughter Courtney's in the room.
Oh no, Courtney's in the room.
She's being a smarty pants.
Courtney's in the room.
Yeah. No, Donald Trump's not in the house. Stomach bitters? Yeah, it's square. Yeah. What was I going to say? This glass that glows in the dark is, you'll have to check out the video. Yeah, those heifers. Courtney, you have to keep the language clean. It's a family-friendly chat. So no dirty language, or I'll have to ban you from the room. Gosh darn, yep. Uranium glass, yep. No, it's not Trudeau page either. I don't vote Liberal. Yeah, the uranium glass, if you go to the end of the video, Glass Obsession, my Glass Obsession, you'll see that I actually try to record it glowing in the dark. Oh, how are you doing, Junior? Not much. Oh. It's the difference between uranium glass and Vaseline glass. Okay. Well, uranium glass is made with uranium, and the Vaseline glass isn't. I'm doing good, Junior. How are you? And I'm just can't with the milk bottles. I don't have any milk bottles out tonight, Court. But I'm doing good, Junior. We're just sitting here talking, shooting the breeze on antique bottles, and I got some samples out. If you have any questions about bottles, let me know. But yeah, the Vaseline glass does not glow in the dark. Uranium glass glows in the dark. Do I collect coins? Yes, I do. My oldest. What is you? You have a couple old pop bottles, not sure how old they are. Send me an email with a photo of them. My email, if you go to my YouTube page, go to the About, and you'll see my email, my Gmail at the back of my YouTube page. And you can make a video of them too. That'd be great, and post it to your page, and I can see it. My most expensive bottle? Oh, well, I think my most expensive one, right here. It's about, I said last weekend, I think it's about $60. Before 2008, it was probably worth about 80 to 90. But in 2008, the market collapsed on the antiques as well as the rest of the world. So the price of antiques have dropped. The type of antiques that are worth money now are a lot from the 1940s, 1950s, 1960s. That's where all the people are collecting right now. Like bottles like this is becoming more of a specialty market, because young people aren't collecting antiques like they used to. Yeah, get them all together, and either you could do a video or send me an email. But the price of antiques dropping is a good thing, because I've been picking up bargains for the last few years. I think you should make a tag team video with Diggin' Brit. I hear she likes the milk bottles. Oh, yeah. Milk bottles? Well, I don't have a lot of milk bottles, Mike. I actually didn't show my coins. Yeah, I'm gonna. I was talking to Jack from Relic Digging, and he collects. Well, that's good. Antiques, I love them, but Relic. What is it? Relic Digger. Yeah, Relic Digger, I think. he does a lot of the coin rolls, and so I was telling him that I have some American coins, so I'm going to do a video on them. My oldest American coin is a gold $1 coin from 1851, and it was from the California Gold Rush time frame. I was told that the gold that they used in the $1 coin was from the actual gold rush. So I don't know how true that is, but I keep that in my safety deposit box. Actually, I keep a lot of my coins in my safety deposit box. I'll have to get some out and show you guys. And but yeah, I collect coins. I collect stamps. I collect bottles. So I maybe 1,000 more to get you. Well, my cousin that lives down in London, Wayne, is giving me a metal detector. It's his. I can't tell you what it is. Do I trade coins? Sometimes. Yeah, so I will have a metal detector. I just got to go down to London, Ontario, and pick it up. Which I've been waiting for the snow to end so I can go down and get it, but I haven't had a free weekend in months. Because I was busy in the fall because my daughter was getting married, so she kept us busy for a couple weekends. And now my daughter is expecting. So I'm going to be a grandfather again this summer. So we're all very, very excited about it. Do a video on sandwich glass or any kind of glasses like diamond cuts in. Okay, yeah. $1864 worth around 14,000. Oh, that'd be good. 14,000. Yeah. DJ, this video I'm going to do on ruby glass and ruby stained glass. I have some diamond shaped pattern glass that's going to be in the video. Hello, Leland. Yeah, it's the glass that has the ruby ring around the top. It's it was King's. Some that came in King's Crown. No, sorry. Yeah, King's Crown, and then there was the crown, the diamond pattern. So I'm going to do a video on ruby glass, ruby stained glass, and so because you requested it, I'm going to do it very soon. How's everyone doing tonight? Don't forget to subscribe to Bus Everybody, because you're not supposed to say the S word, because supposedly YouTube is listening. YouTube is listening to what we're all saying about the S word, so I'm glad you're doing great. Yeah, so don't forget to share the love and check out everybody's channel. But the Relic Digger, I haven't heard from him in a couple of days. Thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, my daughter and my son-in-law are on cloud 9. But then again, we're on cloud 9 too, as the happy grandparents. Very excited. So do you collect anything, Leland? So yeah, I collect some antique books. I collect, I do have a lot of antique baby furniture. I got some antique sleighs. A lot of antique toys. No, you don't. You don't collect anything. And well, I've got some antique radios, antique cameras. Oh, the list goes on. You know, which is good. I mean, keeps me out of trouble. My daughter's free. You know, my daughter looks at my collection and she's thinking someday she's going to have to, you know, get rid of it, and it's scaring her. But I'll just keep getting more stuff because I'm not a hoarder, even though my daughter thinks I'm a hoarder. I don't know if my daughter's still in the room or not. She was all on to politics, and then now she's gone. Oh, there she is. See the antique sunshine calendar in the garage. Oh, she's serving you some treats. Well, shouldn't you be serving her treats, Mike? I think you should be the one serving the treats, and Courtney's sitting back taking it easy. Oh, the dirty calendars. No, I don't have any dirty calendars. Now just gotta find some old glass baby bottles. I've got some of them. Glass baby bottles are really hard to find. I'll try to get a couple out for the live stream tomorrow. But yeah, I've got some baby bottles. Some from, I think, one from the 1940s, and then I think there's a couple. I think there's one from 1920, and maybe one from 1910. I would like to find a baby bottle from like the 1890s because they were actually flat. So they're actually flat, and the nipple or the lip of the bottle was turned up. And I guess they're not that hard to find, but they can be expensive. Yeah, show some support to Leland. How are you doing? Let's see what we got here. I'm sorry, but I missed it. Orson. Is it Orson Jensen? How are you? Nice to see you in here. Okay, get your bottles together and send me an email. That would be great. Okay, bye for now. Yeah, gonna need some antique baby bottles for the babysitting Jimmy the Bottle Digger we'll be doing in July. Hang on. Oh, I wish it wouldn't go out. Oh, but I will have time. I'll have lots of time to dig bottles. Because I'm going to get a knapsack and put the baby in the knapsack and then take him or her out on the trail and get first-hand experience. Or I could leave the baby home with your mom and I could go out. Because I don't like crappy diapers. Buying presents, well, maybe. Just relax and good to meet. Oh yeah, nice to meet you too. Yeah, I wasn't doing much else tonight, and I have some more videos to post, but I really didn't feel like doing the editing. So I thought, well, I'll just come out and talk to you guys. I'll be busy digging turds from diapers. No, I don't. No. I'm not good with the turds from the diapers. Yeah. No, I'm actually looking forward to being a grandfather again. My first grandchild, I didn't get to see much. Jeremy, don't encourage heifer, because the last thing I need is for my son-in-law to get something on me. Because I'm trying to get something on my son-in-law so I can hold over his head for 20 years. Because luckily my son-in-law married into the family just as I'm 53. So I still got another, maybe 25 years. You're not totally innocent, Mike. Thank you for the like, Leland. So I got another 20, 30 years, so he's got to put up with me. I know Jesus loves me. I talk to him every day. I was talking to him last fall, I'll tell you that. Last November, I did a lot of talking to Jesus. So, where's everybody from? How many people from Canada do we have in the room? And I know we had someone from Australia and the U.S. I'm sure the person from Australia was probably just getting up at Texas. I know Steve was in the house. Florida. Hello, Alan Cooper. How are you? Michigan. And I know we got three from Canada, 4 from Canada. Jeremy's from Ontario. And my daughter and son-in-law are from Ontario. So it's good to see everybody from all over the place. Central Alberta. Hey, nice to see you. I don't know if I've been to your channel yet, Alan. Are you new to the channel? Is this your first time to the channel, Alan? An old Dr. Pepper bottle yet? I'm in a Big Stone Gap. We moved from Kentucky. Dr. Pepper, no. Well, thank you for stopping in, Alan. That's great. I hope you like the channel and join it, because we're not supposed to say the S word. But I'll be on the lookout, because this massive bottle site that I started this fall has a lot of pop bottles on the top. Of course, they're all broken, but I'm quite sure there's probably lots of bottles in the ground, pop bottles, which I'm hoping, like this one here from Mount Forest, is from like the 1920s. So I'm hoping that I find a lot of like these types and local bottles. Finding stuff like Coke and Pepsi is great, as long as they're the old ones. Like I did a video this past fall from a granny's dump, and I found, I think, 20 Pepsi bottles and a few Cokes. Yeah, I found quite a few pop bottles in Granny's dump. So check out that video, Granny's dump. And like this one video, like I was pulling out Pepsi bottles from the 1970s, 1960s. I think there was a couple from the 1950s, and they had the painted labels. The Pepsi bottles from the 1970s didn't. Oh, you subbed me long ago, just not left much comments. I joined because, oh, your uncle collects old bottles. Well, maybe you should start collecting them, Alan. It only starts off with one. But yeah, I got a lot of Pepsi bottles from the 1970s. I don't know what I'm going to do with. My dad bought me a box of Coke bottles. Box of Coke bottles from the 1980s and 1990s. So I've got those. But the Pepsi bottles, I don't drink Pepsi. I drink Coke. So I'm really not a big Pepsi fan. So maybe I'll put some of them in a giveaway. If people are interested in Pepsi bottles, maybe I'll make it a giveaway. Hello, Relic Digger. How are ya? I was getting worried about you because you haven't put out a video in I think 3 days. Yeah, because you haven't posted nothing in 3 days, so I was getting kind of concerned. So check out Jack's channel, Relic Digger. You're in a hotel in Boston. Oh, that's why. Okay, well I hope you're having a good time. Yeah, I always look for your videos, Jack. So check out the Jack's channel, Relic Digger. He does bottles, he does coin rolls, and metal detecting too, don't you, Jack? Yeah, Jack joined my channel almost from the start. So we've been talking back and forth. 10 people in the house. That's excellent. Don't forget to click like, click subscribe, and hit the notification bell. On Wednesday, the weather's supposed to be good. Oh, that's good. Oh, excellent. I'm looking forward to it. Make us a video down in Boston. Show us some sights. How's that? Hey, how are ya? What's that? Plus Show, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in the room lately. No, it's great seeing everybody. And I haven't had one troll. So, anyone got any questions? I'm doing great. Oh, you're leaving tomorrow? Well, make us a short one in the morning or something. Go out and show us around your hotel and just a quick tour. And your dad collected old coins and old Avon car bottles. Yeah, my father-in-law collected the Avon bottles, car bottles. How many blue bottles? Yes, I do. This is one here. This one isn't very old. It's, 1930s. And this blue bottle. My collection, I have over 1,000 bottles. Actually, just 1 second. Let's hold the thought. Sorry, I'm still here. You were talking about Avon bottles, car bottles. This one right here, the tire on the back. Still has the original label. Yeah. Old mouse traps? No, I don't have any of them. Yeah, I don't collect these though. my kids are supposed to have these. How long have I been collecting? I started collecting when I was 9. And I'm 53 now. Yeah, these are quite popular. This still has the Avon in it. Like, still has the aftershave. It smells okay. But yeah, we've got quite a few of these. But quite a few of them. So we're yeah, there's probably not much I don't collect. But anyways, guys, it's been great talking to everyone. But I'm going to have to let you go. It's getting late. I've been on here an hour and 20 minutes. So I appreciate everybody stopping in. I'm sorry, Effer, I gotta go. Unless took your advice and you used a tripod. Excellent. So we'll talk to you later. So don't forget, tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock, I'll be back on. Okay? Okay. Okay. Have a good night. Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you're not. And we'll talk to you again. Bye for now. Have a good night, everyone. Talk to you later. Eastern Standard Time, yeah. See you all tomorrow afternoon, hopefully. Bye for now.